yes, that is the replacement engine deck for the round 2 re-release of the MPC slash AMT Millennium Falcon, a New Hope version. So I had this when I was 14 or 15 years old, and if it wasn't the first model I ever lit, it was one of the first two. I may have tried to light a Klingon battle cruiser before that, but I wouldn't swear to it. So this was either the first or second kit that I ever put lights in, and I loved this kit, and I thought it was so cool. And that was the old one with the raised sidewalls and super low detail, and I loved it. So I can't wait for this one. So yeah, I have the replacement engine deck. This is from a guy named Dave on Etsy, and they are amazing. He's from England. I actually have a second one. He sent me two by mistake, and I was going to send it back, but he said the shipping was too much to make it worth it. So I have one of these. If somebody wants to reach out to me in the comments, if you want to pay shipping, I mean, I'll ship it wherever you want it. So I think these things are so freaking amazing. I was a little bit worried about the detail in here. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should clean that up. But then you get these fan pieces that go inside. And then I also got the fine molds 1/72 PE kit. I didn't know if this would work or not. And Dave does sell the grill covers. So if all you want is the grill covers, you can just also buy those from Dave, and they're the ones actually for this kit. But the fine molds PE kit has a replacement cockpit and some other external details that I figured if it would work. I didn't know if the scales would be correct, and if anything, it's just a skosh too small, which is perfectly fine. Because that makes everything fit. So I'm going to put this cockpit together and see what it looks like inside, and so I won't have to be married to using it, but the grill covers are what I needed, and that is what I got. But that's not the project that we are working on today. If I'm able to finish this Millennium Falcon and this kit that I'm going to show you today, this 1/48 old Revell A-6 Intruder, the reason I'm building this, well, let me start a different way. So if I can get that Millennium Falcon done, this A-6 done, and I already finished, I didn't start the Strange New Worlds Enterprise this year, but I finished it this year, that would be 3 finished kits in a single year. I haven't been able to do that in over 40 years. So, and just strictly because of time. But I'm building this because I was just recently in Palm Springs visiting my brother and sister-in-law, and this sits out in front. I spent a whole day at the Air Museum there. It is literally unbelievable. I could have spent a whole lot more days. They have a whole library upstairs. I never even got upstairs. So, yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. But that reminded me that I had this A6 in my stash from probably 35 years ago. So I decided I would come home and get this thing done. I'm kind of optimistic about being able to finish 3 kits in a year is because this kit isn't going to get lit. It's just going to be built out of the box. The only thing different that's happening is I did get this PE for the cockpit, and that is just going to look so super cool. So this is Edward photo etch detail for an A-6E tram. And then the only other thing I got, of course, masts for the cockpit and various wheels. And then I got 2 decal sheets. So I needed decals for the squadron insignia, and then I didn't have a registry number, so I got these, and they're not the same font, but I could not find that font anywhere. So if somebody knows where I can find the font that is on this aircraft, if you could send that to me in the comments ASAP before I end up putting decals on it, that would be great. But otherwise, I'm going to go with this more square font, and it's just going to be fine. All right, so I'm going to wash these pieces, and I'm going to start work on the cockpit, and I'll see you when I get something done.